Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode is one we have been genuinely looking forward to, because we are getting into something that a lot of people in the community have questions about: Whiplash, the roster, the new financial system, and the platform being built to bring it all together.
For those who are not already following his work, he has spent the last 7 years working directly with companies, kingdoms, and heads of state around the world to coordinate the transition to the new financial system.
His Telegram channel, t.me/whiplash347, is the most closely watched source in this space. And a new platform, the WHIPLASH DEX at whiplash-dex.org, has just launched to give investors a clear, structured view of everything that is active.
Let's start at the beginning for anyone who's just finding out about Whiplash.
How long has he actually been doing this? And what does his role look like on a day-to-day basis?
7 years. 7 years of working directly at the intersection of the old financial system and the new one being built to replace it. His role is essentially to coordinate the entry of companies, kingdoms, and government assets into the new system, specifically onto the Stellar network, where everything will be tokenized.
That means he is in contact with heads of state, chairmen, and CEOs across every country in the world. Every initial ICO, every first offering from any company or kingdom, comes through him.
When you say every company and kingdom worldwide, I want to make sure viewers understand what that actually means. Are we talking about a select group, or is this literally every company and government asset on the planet?
Every company and government asset worldwide will eventually be tokenized into the new 7 kingdom structures on Stellar. That is not an exaggeration. That is the architecture of the new system. So yes, the scope is worldwide.
And every initial ICO comes through his channel first. And if you're wondering whether the roster is long, yes, it is pages and pages long. That is why structure matters so much.
Let's talk about the roster itself. What is it, exactly, and why does it exist?
The roster is the current list of high-priority ICO offers. If you are not in while an ICO is open, you may miss an opportunity. These are not recurring offerings.
The roster exists for 3 reasons: order, structure, and security. Without it, you would have companies jumping queues, investors missing windows, and no way to verify what is legitimate. The roster solves all of that.
You mentioned security. Can you say more about how that works? How do you know the companies on the roster are legitimate?
Each country has a designated representative who brings companies directly to Whiplash. That means by the time something appears on his channel, it has already been vetted through that representative.
He is not dealing with cold submissions from unknown parties. He is working with established contacts in each country who take responsibility for what they bring forward. That layer of accountability is what makes the roster a trusted source, not just a list.
Is there a priority system within the roster? Are some companies more urgent than others?
Yes, there is a priority. Certain companies are elevated because their ICO directly aligns with the integration of the old financial system into the new one. The transition is not happening all at once. There is a sequencing to it, and some offerings are critical to that sequencing. Those get prioritized.
I imagine there are companies, and maybe even individuals, who try to get onto the roster ahead of schedule. Does that happen?
All the time. People and companies attempt to jump the queue constantly. And what they do not seem to understand, what needs to be made crystal clear, is that there is a necessary reset that has to happen first.
We will have a black swan event that crashes the old systems so everything old can go and the new can begin. Values of assets and commodities need to reset to 1955 levels, and precious metals need to reset to the biblical ratio.
That is not negotiable, and no amount of lobbying to get onto the roster early changes that timeline. The sequence exists for a reason.
Walk us through how a project actually gets selected for the roster, and how long it stays on before the next one comes in.
Selection is based on alignment with the new system, where a company sits in the overall transition, how ready they are, and what role they play in the architecture being built. How long a project stays on the channel depends entirely on how long it takes to close the ICO.
Some ICOs sell out in hours. Others take days. Some take weeks. It is determined by how many tokens are offered and how fast the market absorbs them. There is no fixed rotation. The roster reflects what is live and active in real time.
Do companies typically have just one ICO, or do they come back with multiple offerings?
The majority of companies have more than one ICO. The first one, the initial offering, is what appears on the main WHIPLASH347 channel. After that, additional ICOs for the same company are typically found on their own dedicated Telegram channels.
So, if you're following a company you have discovered through the Whiplash channel, go check the company channel directly. You will often find further opportunities there, including whether they have a chat group as well.
Let us talk about the website, whiplash-dex.org, and the DEX that has been built around this. Who built it and why?
While work continued on the main mission, Joyce Kim from Stellar decided to step in and build something that would serve the investor community directly. She put together a team of programmers and also brought in Jed McCaleb. The result is the WHIPLASH DEX.
The core purpose is simple: to give investors an eagle-eye view of all active ICOs in the community and their performance. It creates structure, saves time, and helps people identify the strongest opportunities without having to dig through channel after channel.
It also surfaces developments from smaller channels that investors might otherwise miss. And it does all of that as simply as possible. The platform will continue to improve over time.
What can someone actually do on the site? Is it just for browsing, or can they act on what they find?
You can do both. You can browse current and upcoming ICO offers, and you can invest directly from the site in any ICO that interests you. Under the Stellar Projects tab, you can click View Details on any token. That link will take you directly to the Telegram details for the offering, so you can dig deeper.
Under the Roster tab, you get priority ICO pricing, volume, and market cap. And under the New tab, you can see the latest ICOs, promoted in real time. The site is extremely well built and professional. It is a simple yet serious tool, easily navigated by everyday investors.
So for someone who does not use Telegram regularly, the website is essentially a way to stay plugged in without needing to be on the app all day.
Exactly. The Telegram channel at t.me/whiplash347, still the primary source. That is where everything is announced first. But whiplash-dex.org gives you a clean, structured view of everything that is active without needing to scroll through Telegram to find it. Both work together. One does not replace the other. They complement each other.
This has been incredibly informative. 7 years of building towards something this significant, and now having a platform like the Whiplash DEX to bring clarity and access to the investor community. It is clear why people follow WHIPLASH347 so closely.
This is important work, and the more people understand the structure behind it, the better positioned they will be when the opportunities come.
For everyone watching, here are the key takeaways from today's conversation. The roster is the live list of high-priority ICOs. These opportunities are time-sensitive. Whiplash works directly with heads of state, chairmen and CEOs worldwide, and every initial ICO comes through his channel first. All companies and government assets globally are being tokenized onto Stellar.
This is a complete systemic transition, not a niche project. The Whiplash DEX was built by Joyce Kim and Jed McCaleb's team to give investors a clear, structured view of every active ICO and its performance.
There are 2 places you need to be: the Telegram channel at t.me/whiplash347 for real-time announcements, and the website at whiplash-dex.org to browse, research, and invest directly.
Go there now, explore what is active, and do not miss the window. Thank you, pioneers, for joining us here today. Stay safe, and we will see you in the next video.